anything that you want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be, you can look at me, because when you look at me, you're basically looking at the camera.
Okay.
All right. And we can edit out anything, and I can go closer or farther away, and no problem at all. So anyway, you want to choose an area to talk about in particular?
Maybe your evaluations.
Okay, can you talk about that first? Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sitting here right now with Dr. Rexroth, and I'm just kind of reviewing some of the things that we've done over the last 5 years. And the one thing I think I'd like to start with today is the way he evaluates his new patients. He does a complete interview, a lot of paperwork, and as he looks it over, then he shares the areas that he thinks that may be needing some help. And for me, one of the first things that he did was find my E. pylorus infection. He'd done some blood work, and so immediately then he sent me to the doctor to deal with that. And he did that before he would allow me to do his diet, which is something I'll probably talk about later.
Well, you can talk about it a little bit if you want to. That's no problem.
Okay. But anyway, he made sure that the diet would be safe, that I was in good enough physical condition to handle his diet. And as far as the diet, I mean, there was weekly help through that. I mean, we weighed in, and then he was willing to talk about the things that affected the diet, and I got to my goal weight. That's been about 3 years ago.
And how much did you intend to lose?
50 pounds.
Okay.
And I did lose 50.
Good. And how did you feel during the process?
Oh, it was wonderful. When I was on the diet, energy level was great. And just the way the diet is made, so it is a rapid loss weight diet. And so during that time, it was really great. I mean, you got on the scale, and I was encouraged, which kept me on the diet.
So you find that fast weight loss was actually motivating?
Yes,
okay.
I did, because when I would get on the scales, I think, oh, another week, and I'm still losing. And gave me incentive to stick to it.
And you say you felt good during the diet?
Yes. There were some vitamins along with the diet that we were required to take, and I think that actually helped with the energy level. Felt good during that time.
Okay, now once you reached your goal,
Mm-hmm.
and you said it's been 4 years. Mm-hmm. What was your weight when you started? Do you remember?
I think it was 198.
198. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you're close to 200 pounds.
Right.
And you ended up 50 pounds lighter than that, around 150.
Actually, 145 was where I ended up.
Oh, okay.
At that point, so it was a little more than 50.
More than that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then how long did you maintain that? Now, where are you now? Do you know?
I'm probably about 159 is what I weighed in.
And that's
this week.
3 years later.
Yes.
3 years, 3.5 years later. 3.5 years later. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's pretty amazing, because you have basically, from everything that people would say, you have maintained your weight loss. I know that you're not quite satisfied with that.
No.
You want to get back down to the 145.
Right.
But for all intents and purposes, for 3 years, you have successfully maintained the weight loss. Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very good.